Hi guys. I don't even know. This is like my third take. I'm gonna try to make this short and sweet. This has been a crap year. I've lost a lot of loved ones. I've seen my friends suffer, and on the grand scheme of things, racial tensions are way off the charts. And I sound all cheery and happy, but really and truly, I'm quite upset. Those of you who have been on Facebook today probably are aware of the young ladies, the young woman who's beat up by the school security guard, and the young woman who attempted suicide because people were cyberbullying her about her fan art, accusing her of racism. Even after she apologized, they still attacked her. And these stories upset me. Why did they upset me? Because they represent the lack of balance. I talk about balance all the time, and no one ever seems to understand where I'm coming from with it. But by balance, I mean you want to be treated like a human being, and you don't. And that sucks. And it sucked for the young woman who got beat up by the security guard. Because that's how they see us. Black people, women especially, we're less than human to them. To everyone, it seems. Sadly. But on the flip side, the other young girl, she did nothing wrong. And she was accused and cyberbullied and probably had death threats sent to her for just simply expressing herself in her art. Even they even called her fat phobic just because she added a little definition to Rose Quartz's waistline. Are you serious? Oh, and worse yet, these same people attacked the writers and the creators of the actual show. How are we supposed to get equality? How are we supposed to gain anything or learn anything if the best way you can find, the best solution you can find is to retaliate like mad people? How is this even helping? What happened to open dialogue? Why is that so hard? Why is that so unattainable? Why can't we as people be willing just to see things from someone else's point of view? Look at me. I'm a black woman. I'm a nerd. I speak like this. And so my own people shun me because of it half the time. And so many things that people shun me for. But you would never see me, talking down to someone or treating someone like crap because they represent the people who have treated me like crap. And so I don't understand why anyone else feels the need to do that. You know, over these past couple of months, there have been so many arguments and discussions discussing race discussion, gender, so many things. And my response has always been the same. I completely understand where you are coming from, but we need to see things from the side of balance. We can't just go into a situation fighting. We can't just go into a situation on the offense. And I'm not saying to be defensive. I'm not saying to cower. I'm saying try to see things from several different perspectives. There's so many things, like case in point with the young girl who almost killed herself. What was her intent with those drawings? Her intent was to spread love, to share love, to show how she sees the characters, to give the characters life of their own in her eyes. It's different if she was like, it's different if she drew Rose Quartz in blackface doing weird things that they had minstrels do back in the day. Now that's racist. But I saw her artwork. There's nothing in that. like that. And it's shameful that people would resort to this just because they can. And as for that young girl who got beat up, I haven't forgotten about that. That breaks my heart, because now I'm worried for my friends who have children her age. I'm worried for my friends who have children who are growing up. For my younger cousins, my younger siblings, for my future children. All I ask people, and I don't know who this is going to reach, but all I ask is that we talk to each other. Technology has driven us apart, I feel, because instead of having someone there, like right now, I'm holding this camera, front-facing camera, myself. It'd be nice if I had someone here to roll the camera for me. I do, but my roommate's asleep. But the point I'm trying to make is, we're a generation that is independent, and too independent. We don't know our friends' telephone numbers anymore. We don't know birthdays. Facebook tells us what their birthdays are. We don't know colors. We don't know what our friends like. We don't have conversation. We just go out to dinner and then sit there on our phones. And I'm guilty of that. But it's because there's so little to talk about anymore. When did this start? When did we stop talking? When did we stop understanding each other? When are we going to realize that that's the only way to fix this?